Good morning. It's my last day before my NCLEX. I graduated about a week or so ago, and oh, yo. I graduated about a week or so ago, and I've only been studying for about a week. I've done 5 readiness assessments. I've listened to Mark K, and I have taken the Archer 3-day review courses, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So today we were making a chocolate smoothie protein shake before we went to our thing.
A little cameo from the husband as he's showing me how to use the software because guess what? Your girl is new at the editing game because she is not the biggest fan of editing. She loves filming, but not the biggest fan of editing. Anyways, a little bit what got me to this point. I just finished my Bachelor of Science in Nursing. I did a 3-year accelerated nursing program up here in Canada and I did like it. It definitely was a roller coaster up and down for me. But I gotta get myself ready to take the NCLEX to get that RN behind my name as well. So I got myself some drinks. I'm gonna listen to the last lecture of Mark K for the first time. Definitely recommend listening to him. Huge help. But yeah, trying to keep myself in a calm headspace. I love puzzling and thought I'd just multitask with my favorite drinks.
Let's go to the gym.
Yeah, that didn't take long. Starting going to the gym and I opened up my CAT exam right away. I gotta get some exercise in. I gotta get some of the blood flowing because otherwise I would have just been stressing the whole day. But I wanted to get some of the questions answered and just getting in the habit of it, getting in the flow of it. I only studied for about a week, so I really felt like I needed to study a little bit more. So I just did some exercises, did some stretching, a little bit to get the blood flowing, waste some time, and answer some questions. Yeah, highly recommend.
It's officially done, and I finished my CAT exam and I passed, which is good. I mean, I didn't do as well as I've done on other tests, but I've also haven't taken that many CAT exams, but all my CAT exams have passed, which is good. So we have a pass. I think plan is go home, eat something, finish my last lecture that I want to watch, and do one more readiness assessment. And I think that's it for what I want to do before actually going into the exam. I go into the exam tomorrow morning. I feel like everybody probably feels this way, but I feel like I haven't studied enough. But everything I have studied has been good. Like I've been getting very highs on everything, I've been passing everything. But it's just like I've only been studying for like a week. I've taken like 5 readiness assessments and like 4 CAT exams, and I've listened to the Mark K lectures, and I've listened to the 3-day lecture course, or like I have to finish like the last little bit of the 3-day lecture course from Archer. Hope that's enough. I guess we'll see tomorrow how I feel, and then whenever I get my results back, if that's enough. If that's not enough, it's not enough, but I guess we'll see. It's a little bit later and I am outside because it's sunny, so why wouldn't I? And I'm gonna go over the last little bit of my last lecture, and then I'm gonna do one readiness assessment. And if I feel good, I think that's gonna be it. It's about 2 o'clock right now. I've got my Zivia Energy. If you haven't tried these are the absolute best. I've got my water, got my sunshine. It's gonna be good. So let's get that going.
I gotta say that 3-day lecture series that's on the Archer website is so good. They go in so much detail and they go so quickly, so it's really nice, but I love it.
Last readiness assessment. One thing I've found really helpful with doing my remediation for after I take any exams, which what I'm doing right now for the exam that I took earlier today, it's just like reading the rationales out loud. I know some people like to write them, but like I just like to read them out loud because it just forces me to read the whole thing and make sure I understand it. So yeah, that's my little tip. Okay, so it's much later now. I finished my exam. I got a high, not a very high. It was my first high, which they still state if you get like 4 or 5 high to very high in a row, it's still a 98% chance of passing, which I have, but I don't want to finish and go into the test with a high and not a very high. So, against my better judgment of rest, I'm going to take another readiness assessment just for like my confidence, because to be honest, I'm panicking just a tad, which I guess is expected. But I did my remediation and it all makes sense. Like, it's all my weakest subjects, to be honest. It feels like I'm not getting any of the subjects that I'm good at. Not sure if that's intentional. It's probably good, because if I was getting all of my strong subjects right now and passing the exam, I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy, and like then the exam comes and I'm not gonna get any of my, hard subjects, or the subjects that I'm not as confident in. So yeah, I'm gonna do another one. So I guess we'll see. I've eaten a nice dinner. I still have time that I'm gonna go to bed early, and I'm just gonna wake up and not do anything. So after I'm done this exam and then remediation, I'm not gonna do anything else. I did a whole bunch of self-care today. I went to the gym and I took a really nice shower. I've gone for a walk in the sunny weather. I've spent some time with my family. So yeah, I've done some self-care as well today, but I've heard that like, oh, don't study the day before the NCLEX. So I guess if I'm setting myself up for failure or not, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, study. I'm definitely spiraling at this point, trying to get every tiny little ounce of information into my brain, trying to get ready for this damn exam because I don't want to wait to take it again or pay to take it again.
Okay. Good morning. I'm driving to the NCLEX. I'm running late for some reason, even though I woke up so early. It didn't really give me a clear time of like, oh, you need to be here this time or whatever. So I'm just giving myself extra time, but I actually don't know when I'm supposed to be there. I'm really nervous. I wasn't really able to sleep a whole lot. It took me forever to fall asleep, and then once my alarm went off, I was just like, okay, let's go. It's time to go. I guess I'm ready. I guess I have to be ready, so guess we'll see. That's either a pass or a fail. I guess we'll see. Shut up at 85. Like, testing that last question, I was at 85, and I was like going through the question and my heart was racing so much, and then it just shut off. So it's either a pass or fail, who knows. I guess time will tell. So yeah, time to distract myself for the day and the next couple until my results come. So yay. So mom's trying to distract me. She took me out shopping. So we're at
Retail therapy.
we're at Anthropology right now, and she's trying to find some stuff. We think this top is kind of cute, but what do we think? Next door. It's my outfit, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. Probably nobody was wondering, but next door in my distraction. Next distraction stop was food. We got sushi. I'm obviously a great YouTuber because I definitely remember filming that before I ate it. But yeah, it's yummy. Only 3 o'clock. Only. We're back home and we're puzzling. And let's hope that's a distraction for a couple hours. We're also watching a movie. That's the puzzle we were doing. So let's see how this goes. No, not it. Progress update on the puzzle. Not doing so bad. And, mango and yogurt. So good. Hanging in there. No email yet. No nothing. So still using distraction.
You know the amount of times I checked my phone on all different kinds of areas that I possibly could have found the results and didn't the entire day. I had a suspicion that I would get the results the day after, which is what I did. They released the information the day after for me. But I don't know, I just had an inkling and I just had a hope, I had a wish that they would have released the information the day of, because I took the exam so early, and I was like, they could just post it, it could be so easy. And I opted out of doing any of sort of the early checks or anything like that because I can wait. Well, clearly I can't, but I can definitely wait a day for my results. And it was all right. We did a lot of discussion. Definitely glad I had my mom visiting because she kept me busy, and I had a lot of fun things to do with my mom. It's definitely a very special day. Highly recommend.
Okay, I was just about to go into my yoga class for my other distraction, but I have an email. And I don't know if it's the email or not. My heart is racing. But let's see. Yeah! I'm officially in a very anticlimactic. It's just an email. Yay! Well, no time to go to yoga now that my heart is racing. Ah! I did it, y'all. You can do it too. I'll check in after my yoga once I've processed. I'm not sure where I left off because I got so sick. Typical me, finally get a break and I get sick. Anyways, so I passed my NCLEX. It's a great time. We went out for dinner to celebrate. It was really, really nice. Yeah, so I basically graduated. I took a week to study, took my NCLEX, and passed. Yeah, don't overthink it, I guess. Yeah, I used Archer. It was a really nice platform. I liked it. It has a lot of variety in their questions, which was really nice. And it was just really easy to use and follow along. So I guess what's next is I start work in about a week and a half. I have a couple training modules and like training classes that I have to do and have to attend. But basically, because I got to graduate early, I got to take my NCLEX early. That means I'm starting work early. It's like a learning pathway that my school offers, and it gets me directly into the ICU. And yeah, so I'll start working in the ICU. I'll do that for a couple months, and then I'll go in for my critical care program in the fall. And hopefully everything goes to plan, works out great, and just continues on the pathway that it's going. I'm really enjoying it. The unit that I'm on is really, really nice. It's the same unit I did my preceptorship on, and I'm really happy there. So I really enjoy that, and hopefully all just keeps going the way it's been going. So yeah.